Hello beginners. Today let's talk about Mosfets. Mosfet. Mosfet means metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. This is a replacement for transistors because transistors has less power. Transistors are used where less current is needed, but this MOSFET can handle current up to 110 amps or more than, depending on the type of MOSFET. This is a bunch of MOSFETs. How do you know if this MOSFET is a P channel or N channel MOSFET? We are going to find out how to identify a P channel and an N channel MOSFET. From the diagram, you can identify a P channel and an N channel MOSFET. As you can see, this is the drain, this is the source, this is the gate. This MOSFET, when you check on the body of the MOSFET, is written IRF9540N. So this IRF9540N is very important if you are an electronics technician, because when you go to Google and type IRF9540N, you are going to get information about this MOSFET. Google is going to tell you that this is an AP channel MOSFET. It's going to show you the symbol. It's going to show you tell you the voltage, maximum voltage. Like this maximum voltage of this drain source voltage is 100 volts. Then drain current is 23 amps. 23 amps is the maximum current of this P channel MOSFET. So as you can see, this P channel MOSFET, between the drain and the source is a diode. As you can see, from the drain to the source, the diode is forward biased. Whereas here in N channel MOSFET, from drain to source is reverse biased, but from source to drain is forward biased. So this bunch of MOSFETs contains one P channel MOSFET and 4 N channel MOSFETs. So we are going to find out how to identify N channel and P channel, and how to know when a MOSFET is bad, how to identify a bad MOSFET. So quickly we grab a multimeter. This is my multimeter. I will set it to diode mode. As you can see, my multimeter is in diode mode. So let's test. In this MOSFET, both the P channel and N channel MOSFETs, the first pin from the left is the gate, the second one is the drain, and the last is the source. The pins are the same for both N channel and P channel MOSFET. Starting from left, the first pin is gate, the second pin is drain, the last pin is source. If we want to check if this is an N channel MOSFET, as you can see from this diagram of an N channel MOSFET, the diode is forward biased from the source to the drain. So we place the multimeter, we press the red probe of the multimeter. This is the red probe. We place it on the source, and the black probe, we place it on the drain, because what we are testing is this. What we are testing is this diode here. As you can see, it's forward biased from source to drain. So we test it. As you can see, the reading is 2.9 voltage drop. If this MOSFET is an N-channel MOSFET, it's supposed to show a reading of 0.4, the range of 0.4 to 0.9 volts. But as you can see, as it is showing this reading, this indicates that this MOSFET is defective. It is a bad MOSFET. So let's turn the probe around. The positive probe on the drain, the positive probe on the drain, and the negative probe on the source. As you can see, the reading has fallen. The reading has fallen between 0.4 to 0.9. The reading is fluctuating. Okay, it is 0.5. As you can see, my red probe is on the drain, and my black probe is on the source. This is how to test a P channel. So this diode is a P channel diode, because when I place the red probe on the drain and the black probe on the source, as indicated in this diagram. It showed accurate reading. That means it is a P channel diode. It is a P channel MOSFET. So when I reverse bias it, so you know when a diode is reverse biased, it becomes an open circuit. So it's not supposed to show any reading, because a P channel MOSFET, when you place the red probe at the source and the black probe at the drain, on the drain, it's not supposed to show any reading. But as you can see, it's showing reading. It's reading. That means this is a very bad, it is a very bad, very bad MOSFET. This is a P channel MOSFET. It's bad. All these four are N channel MOSFETs, but as a beginner, let me show you how you can test them. All these four are bad MOSFETs, but we will test them one by one. So to test, and if it is an N channel MOSFET, you place the positive probe at the source, negative probe at the drain. As you can see, it's showing you this reading falls within the range of 0.4 to 0.9. This is 0.55. It is perfect. So you turn around the probes, place the red probe at the drain, black probe at the source. As you can see, the reading is not supposed to show this reading. The diode is not supposed to read when it is reverse bias. That means this is a bad MOSFET. This is bad. So we pick another N channel MOSFET. Red probe on the source, black probe on the drain. It shows the reading falls within the range of 0.4 to 0.9. 0.5, the reading is perfect. This reading shows it is an N channel MOSFET. But when I turn around the probe, it's not supposed to show any reading. It's supposed to be an open circuit as indicated here. If I place the red probe here and the black probe here, this diode is now reverse bias. It's not supposed to conduct. As you can see, it's conducting. As you can see, the reading is showing reading. This shows that it is not an open circuit. It's a bad MOSFET. Positive probe on source, negative probe on drain. Perfect reading, showing it is N channel. Then we reverse it. Positive probe on drain, negative probe on source. It stays conducting when it's not supposed to conduct, showing it is a bad, very bad MOSFET. Positive probe on source, negative probe on drain. Perfect. The reading falls within the range of 0.4 to 0.9. If the reading falls between 0.4 to 0.9, the voltage drop, it means it's a good, it means it's N-channel MOSFET. But to know if it is good MOSFET, you reverse the probe. Put the positive on the drain, negative on the source. It's showing reading when it's not supposed to be reading. This is a very bad MOSFET. Alright. Thanks for watching, beginners. I hope you enjoyed the video. BeginElect. This BeginElect is a channel that shows you, that gives you knowledge of electrical and electronics. If you are a beginner in electronic installation, you go to BeginElect. BeginElect is a channel that will teach you, as a beginner, that will teach you electrical installation and how to build simple electronic circuits. But we are starting from the foundation.